The Django Unchained. I saw this yesterday, and I thought this film was pretty interesting. One, I think that the film is pretty interesting. I really like its story. I think it was pretty well paced. I think the casting was fantastic, especially the Django. I think that this is a very interesting cowboy movie. I really like the style of it. I think that the movie is very actiony, very funny, and also very bloody. I think when the Django and his partner kill, I think it feels kind of too cheesy. It's bloody and cheesy. I think that's what makes it so funny. And the story got me so interested in it. I love the whole story. I think the Gentleman Kane is a very interesting story, and I really loved it. I think that I think that the characters are pretty feel terrific. Everybody's roles in the movie are fantastic. The casting is perfect, especially Leonardo DiCaprio. I think he has like the best. I think he plays the best villain role ever, and I think he should play more villains. I think he's a very interesting kind of character in the movie, and I also like how I also really like how historical fiction it is, because it's set 2 years before the Civil War. It was even more interesting. Also, that was dealt with things that it was dealt back then. So good thing for that too. It also dealt. Story was basically basic synopsis. Basically, buys a slave, and they basically help me kill these, and pretty much, and you'll get a fee. But basically, he kills them, become partners, they become pretty much, and then will you help me back? And basically, sure, which is Washington, who he plays in the movie is his wife. So she also plays Olivia Pope Scandal. Watch that show. And pretty much she's in this movie. She plays his wife pretty much. And Jamie Foxx is pretty good as role. I like how his lines are delivered. It's so clever and funny. Basically, get your wife back, pretty much. And who has the wife? It is Leonardo DiCaprio's character, pretty much like that. And basically, he's the richest man in the movie. He has all the power, and pretty much, I love it. I think this movie is very good. I just love this movie. This movie is so fantastic. The Dango Unchained is a pretty epic movie. I really love it because of its action, because of its story, the casting, especially the casting. And I think it's pretty good. I really think that Django Unchained was kind of like in the middle. No, not in the middle. I mean, towards the end, towards the end, I think it kind of felt kind of slow. But in the beginning and the middle are so epic and quick and fast. I think towards the ending, I kind of got slow. I also was kind of like expecting a few things at the ending. The ending kind of felt like I was kind of expecting the ending. Beginning and middle, I was really excited. The ending felt too cheesy, but beginning the middle, I think the beginning and the middle was fantastic. The ending was slow, but I think that the Django Unchained is a movie. A pretty good movie. It has great casting, a great story. I think the ending was predictable, and that's basically, I give it kind of like I give it like between I give it like a 6.8, pretty much. It's good. It's not a bad film. It's also a good film. I think it's between the middle, because if it was I think I think the kills were too cheesy for me, but it was also how it was kind of funny. Ending was kind of I was expecting, and yeah, it was like I gave it a 6.8. It's pretty, but I think it's still pretty good. This is basically what I think on Django Unchained. I recommend this film is only recommended for people who are mature. And I really think that if you love cowboys and you love western, you're gonna love this movie. If you love Jamie Foxx, You're gonna like them. If you love the cast, you're gonna love this movie. But to me, the ending felt too unexpected. It felt like a cheesy cowboy movie. Revenge. The ending felt too unexpected. The beginning and the middle, I was not expecting, but everything, everything. This movie was entertaining. This movie was entertaining. It was funny at some points. It was funny at some points. It was very actiony. I loved it, and some points kind of felt kind of slow. But I still loved this movie. This movie is good. It's just that it felt it's like a balance. It's a balance between it's a good film and a bad film. I love it. This is my djanngo unchained, and I hope you watch more of my videos.